So we're going to focus on grading the Alka Seltzer Lab on the meat of the rubric, which is the data analysis, the conclusion, and the molecular explanations. So when we look first at just the student data table, you see that this table has everything labeled. There are units on everything, whether it be minutes and seconds or the temperature with degrees. So when we look at this and we zoom in on the data analysis, that's going to be a full in the for section because everything was labeled, everything was neat, accurate, easy to read. Had they not been labeled, that would have slid it over into a 3. Then for the conclusion, the student explains their goal. They wanted to speed up the reaction, so they're going to change the kinetic energy, and they explain how they're going to change it to making it hotter. Then they explain why that the molecules will be moving faster, and then they explain their results. So it dissolved much faster. So then their conclusion comes in that if you use hotter water, it will dissolve faster, even though the student meant to put add instead of at. So here, since they summarize the results, they're definitely going to be in this area. They were correct. They explained using the collision theory and rates of reaction, so this would be another 4. And then the molecular explanations are a little bit tougher here. This student has some images and pictures, but doesn't show any molecular models of how the molecules are moving faster. So they do explain in the conclusion how the molecular behavior is different, but their explanation does not include molecular models. So that's going to drop them down to a 3. Whereas this student shows the cooler molecules moving slowly, as indicated by the shorter vectors behind them, and the hotter molecules move much faster. So this student gives a good molecular model and explains that when they cooled down, that the molecules were going slower, so they were going to break the tablet apart slower. So that student would have scored a 4 on their molecular models and their explanation for the molecular explanations.